Hi everyone, Ashley here and welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you a thrift haul. My first thrift haul in like over a year, well over a year. My dad was ill, I was traveling to take care of him. He passed away, COVID, all that has kept me away from thrifting for quite a while. So I'm in between my first and second dose of the vaccine, so I think I felt good enough to like go and like look, spend some time in the thrift store and look around. So it was I thought it would be like amazing experience. And it wasn't as much. I feel like the prices were a lot higher. I went to a Goodwill. I feel like the prices were a lot higher. They changed their policy. They used to be able to exchange, not return. So you could bring something back and get something, I guess, like pay the difference or whatever. And now it's all final sale, like everything. So that was a change that I didn't know about. And also there were people in there not following mask rules. Those same people ended up getting in a fight with the manager and stealing clothes, and the police were called. So it was an eventful first time back to a thrift store. So, and above all that, I was kind of looking for summer stuff. The summer's coming. I haven't been thrifting in over a year. I was looking for summer stuff. That did not happen. So it was kind of like a wild thrifting ride. So before I show you what I did get, which I'm very excited about at the same time, please don't forget to like and subscribe. So I have a big old bag next to me, so I'm just gonna start pulling from that. This first piece is like a cardigan sweater hybrid. It's Universal Thread Goods Co. It's an extra large. I think they sell that at Target, if I'm not mistaken. And it was just so soft and it felt like new, and I just was like, oh yeah, I can't leave this behind. So it will be oversized on me, but it's this like light tan or beige color mostly, but then it has like sprinkled throughout, it has like a yellow and either like a navy or a black. It's pretty small, so I'm not sure, but it does have some little other colors and other things going on other than just the main color. And I kind of saw this as a replacement for a cardigan I got rid of in my clothing decluttering video, which I will link above and below. That is a cardigan that I'd had. It was the same color, without the yellow and the darker color. And I had that for years and years and years, and it was just worn to bits, and it had a hole in the pocket and everything. So I kind of saw this and was like, this kind of like still fills that, what that item filled for me, but that one was just, had too much wear on it. So I kind of see that as a replacement. This as a replacement for that. So yeah, it's oversized, but so snuggly and warm, and yeah, I just thought, couldn't really leave it. It was so nice. And it was $9.19. It's kind of cut off. Actually, I have the receipt here. Let's see, was it $9.19? Yeah, $9.19. I tried to remember to leave the tags on so I wouldn't forget to mention what the price was. $9.19. So yeah, some of these prices were higher than I was like super like, I don't know. I feel like a used cardigan that's like a Target brand for $9 is a lot. But I still went with a few things that I really liked. So I do feel like the prices at my local Goodwill are getting a little bit steep, but we'll see. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. So the next thing I got was the only summer thing I managed to get, and it is by Lee Cooper, I believe. It says since 1908, so the tag looks a little bit old. I don't know if it's vintage or not, so it was a little bit hard to tell. I'll have to do my research. But it's this white tank top. It is a large, so it's gonna be a little bit oversized on me, or if I tuck it in, you would never know. Because it's mostly like larger on the waist, not so much in the shoulders or anything. Yeah, it's just this little cute light tank top with like pastel, pink and blue embroidered flowers on the top. So that was just something that I thought was cute. It was the only like tank top that I really found. So I did get one summer thing. So I guess the trip wasn't totally like random things. So now, the next three things that I got, I did not need, I was not looking for, and I still bought them. So I got 3 coats. I don't know what's wrong with me. I live in California, and I already have too many coats. I already have too many coats that I don't need, but I couldn't leave these behind. And these were actually very fairly priced, I think, for being coats. So yeah, so let's just get started with those. So this coat is it doesn't have it just says extra large, but it ties in the waist, so I could cinch it in, so it wasn't too big. I don't see anywhere a a label. So it just, the label, like the washing label is just all in like characters of some kind. Looks like simplified Chinese. So I don't know what brand this is, but it's gorgeous. So it's this pink long coat. It's got a lot, like kind of a lot of fabric and stuff, so it's gonna be hard for me to hold it up. With brown accents. So it's this pink long coat with brown, or black, well, okay, so the stitching looks brown, but the buttons look black, so maybe it's brown and black. It's got these nice pockets, and it's got all these like lining, like the piping and the buttons all the way down the sleeve, it's a detail that I really liked about it. I liked the big wide collar, and it has a like belt or sash that goes around the middle to cinch it in, and it's pretty long. And this, I mentioned in my favorite outfits of season 1 of Emily in Paris that she had this like really casual outfit that she had this beautiful pink coat. Well, and I mentioned that I found something similar. So when I saw this coat, I thought of that outfit, and I think it's a little bit different like fit than the one she had, but I really liked it, and I thought it kind of like served the same purpose. So I couldn't leave this behind. Because, I mean, this is a thick coat, and it was in really good shape. I paid $15.09 for it. So I thought that for a coat, $15 I think is a great deal, especially if it's in good condition. So I got my Emily in Paris pink dress coat. So that was a really good find. I couldn't leave that one behind. All right, on to the next. Let's see. Okay, so this one I believe is also a Target brand. Let's see. Will we find the top of it? Morona, right. So that's a Target brand. This is a size small, so this is definitely more fitted to me. And this like feels brand new. Like no, I mean, it doesn't have a tag like the original tag on it, but it doesn't feel like anyone ever wore this. The lady that was ringing me up was like, "This is gorgeous," and I was like, "Yeah, that's why I'm taking it." So it's this jacket kind of. It's like kind of like a sweater material, but it's definitely like heavier, and it's long, and it doesn't have any kind of like buttons or anything like that in the front. It's just open, and it has a big hood. You get a much better view of it when I'm actually wearing it in the video. So yeah, it's long. It was so comfy and cozy. I don't have anything like this, and I just thought it was in great shape. So you see it from the back too, the pattern. Yeah, it has that big hood, and I just thought this would be great to throw on, like in those weird middle days. This one isn't as heavy, so I felt more justified buying it because, you know, at night right now I could wear this still. So, you know, I thought I'd get more wear out of it in some of the bigger coats that I was into. So, and this one was $10.29. So because of the quality, it seemed brand new. I thought $10 was good for this, and it's light enough to wear like in the fall and the spring, but it is pretty heavy. So I thought that was great. I loved the white and the gray colors, so I grabbed that one. Okay, and then the last clothing item, I have one more thing after that. The last clothing item is the heaviest of the coats. Oy, and I couldn't leave it behind. Let me button it up so you get a better idea. So this actually I would say is more of the fit of that Emily in Paris. It's kind of like an oversized coat. And it is by Coldwater Creek, which my grandma, I don't know if she still does, but used to always shop at. So I know it's an old lady store, or you know, mature women's store. And it is this. What size is it? It's a 10 to 12, so it's a medium. Yeah, it's Coldwater Creek, and it's this big kind of oversized. I guess would this be even plaid, or is it kind of like check? I don't know. Anyway, it's like a cream, a white, and I don't know what a gray or a variants of like gray and black. So yeah, I just thought this was a cute oversized coat. I have nothing like it, and it looks very warm, and it's heavy. Like actually I have a hard time holding it up here. Yeah, and it just seemed like something you would buy at Urban Outfitters for tons of money. So I thought it was really cute, and you know, well, at one point we traveled a lot, and we'd go places that were cold. And so yeah, I've been traveling, I'll get some wear out of this and stuff. So those are my justifications for getting yet another coat. So this one was $15.09 as well. So this was probably over $100 when it was bought. Coldwater Creek is not a cheap store, and this is like a very heavy and good quality jacket. So probably, yeah, maybe $150 I would guess. Maybe I'll do some research. But yeah, $15 for a coat this heavy, and it's a really cute pattern. It's got really cute pockets. I couldn't leave that behind. So I only bought 5 clothing items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, like 5 clothing items. And yeah, they were almost all winter stuff. So yeah, that was, I just came home and I was like, well, I got one thing that I was looking for. So, but that's kind of a thing at the thrift stores. You usually are shopping out of season. Usually when people are going through their, you know, in the summer they go through their winter stuff, or in the spring. We're in the spring right now. So they're going through their winter stuff and they're getting rid of it. In the winter or in the fall, they're going through their summer stuff and they're getting rid of that stuff. So while I know that, like I've known that, I've never really had such a stark difference when I've looked. When I've looked, I've found everything. Maybe more that made sense to that kind of, that idea. Like, oh, I see more winter stuff or I see more summer stuff. But I've never like had like a slim pickings for summer stuff that I liked as this one, which was a little bit annoying. But, and then there was all the drama that happened while I was there. So it was a weird thrifting trip. So I have one item left, and it is this Disneyland big oversized coffee cup. So I was so excited to see this. I always, you know, I'm there for the clothes mainly, but I always go through like the bric-a-brac section looking for whatever may be interesting. And there was a guy standing in front of the coffee cups looking at them. And I saw this one kind of like swinging on a hook. So somebody had like looked at it and then, you know, moved on. And I was like, I don't want to just like reach in front of him and grab this because I really wanted to look at it. So I kind of just like, looked at the other cup. And then he finally left and I was like, oh, grab that. And it was in great condition. That's the only reason I wouldn't have bought this, is if it had a crack in it or whatever. So it's from the Walt Disney Gallery. It doesn't have a year on it. Obviously, I wouldn't like a year like on the actual thing, but sometimes they have like the copyright year on the bottom or something, and it doesn't. That would have been cool to know when it was from, but it's from the Walt Disney Gallery. And it's Disneyland, and it just has like different sketches and quotes, and a concept art for the monorail. It's actually got pictures of like Walt with the model of the Matterhorn Mountain. Like I said, quotes and just different concept art and all that, sketches. And it has this beautiful Disneyland. Yeah. And this is a huge coffee cup. Like this is about like the double size basically. So this definitely, buying this in the park today would be like $25. And it was $4.60. So I was happy to grab that and add it to my Goodwill Disney collection. I actually did find in another thrift haul, which I'll link in both below, I found a very cool like old like small glass cup with Goofy on it, and it looks very like early 90s. And I love, that was a favorite find of mine, finding that Goofy cup, because Goofy's my favorite Disney character. So of like the classic Disney characters. So yeah, I was very happy to find this, and that was a good price. So that's all I found. Very happy with what I found, but I was kind of like disappointed I didn't find more of what I was looking for. And it was not the most comfortable shopping experience. People not doing what they were supposed to, and then stealing. So it was very strange. I was kind of shocked by some of the prices. I picked something up, I'm like, oh, this is nice. I'm like, no, I'm paying $25 for a used button-up. I'm just not doing that. But maybe I'll try a different thrift store, because I'm very much a creature of habit, and I just want to go back to the same one every time. I'm like familiar with it. So maybe I'll need to branch out and try some other thrift stores in the area. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what was your favorite thing that I got, and some of your, do you have any like wild thrifting stories? Because that was pretty much the craziest thing that happened to me while I was thrifting, when the cops were called and there was a fight with the manager. That was pretty wild. So that's all I got. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.